I was actually a peer tutor in nursing school. And it was in nursing school that the idea of ultimately teaching was brought to my attention, and I thought about it. And while I love bedside nursing right now, ultimately, I do want to teach. I dabbled in it a little bit last fall. And so that was actually one of my goals with this mentoring program that I participated in, was to look into and see what those steps would take. And I'm actually next month starting my master's in nursing education.
Nursing is hard. I tell my students, hey, the first 6 months you're on the floor, you are gonna probably cry at the end of each shift and be worried that you're gonna kill a patient. About 6 months in, you're like, okay, I can keep everybody alive and maybe I won't cry tonight. But it's isolating, it's scary, it's overwhelming because it's not what you think nursing will be. School and reality, huge culture shock. So the support that an experienced nurse or an older nurse, not even an older nurse, maybe somebody in your age group who's been there a few years, is invaluable. They're your cheerleader, they're your block to cry on, they're your person to lean against, to just cry if you need to.
It was very beneficial for me. I felt like I had support, but I also felt like I had accountability. Because I feel like a lot of times we want to change and we just don't know how to get there. And we don't have anybody, being our cheerleader in the background, motivating us to do so. So that is what the first year through the American Nurses Association mentorship program did for me. This last year, I did it because I just came into this role where I am now a manager. It's my first leadership position. And I really felt like I needed some guidance on how to be a leader, because I've always been a follower up until this point.
Nursing is a unique career where, unless you're in it, people don't get it because of the struggles that you face, the moral fatigue, the workplace violence, stuff like that. And so when I did it, I was actually 5 years. So I was at that top tier of being a mentor or a mentee, but I just needed someone to talk to, or I was walking. That's where I went, because I was just directionless. At that time, I'd forgotten about my goals of teaching. I didn't know if I wanted to even teach nursing. And I just needed someone who could relate with the struggles that a nurse goes through to kind of help me unpack